Here in Charlotte, big show is coming here for those who are looking for love in the most unconventional way. So, what if love at first sight meant marriage at first sight? That is the premise of this TV show, Married at First Sight. Joining us now is casting director Donna Driscoll. She's joining us live from Los Angeles, so 3 hours behind. Donna, thanks for getting up early to join us to talk about what you need, what you're looking for with these brave singles here in Charlotte.
Thank you so much for having me. We're really excited to be in Charlotte. We actually picked Charlotte for a very specific reason, that it's a city that is filled with young professionals, and it's a very diverse community. And so really what we're looking for is anyone from the age of in their 20s who are marriage minded. Please keep that in mind, all the way up until their 60s. There's no age limit on the casting step that we're doing, but also for the first time ever in Married at First Sight history, we are also casting LGBTQ plus couples. Oh. So that's a Married at First Sight first on the US version, which we're really, really excited about.
All right, so for viewers who have never seen Married at First Sight, describe the show. What makes it different from other dating or coupling shows?
I think the one thing that makes it the most different is that we really do take a deep dive into the compatibility component of the people that we are sending to the altar, and we have experts who are attached to it who are incredibly valuable, knowledgeable, and really passionate about these couples being successful. And so over the seasons, we've had a lot of success comparatively. We do have, we have families that have been created from this, children that have been created from this, like, Married at First Sight legacy. So the experts really do care about the success of the couple. So it's not a flash in the pan reality show, gotcha type of thing. It's very much centered around finding the love and making sure that those couples that we put together are compatible and will have a good journey.
Yeah, I was going to say the success rate seems to hold it, have its own reputation. So that's solid. So for the casting, obviously choosing Charlotte for a reason, like you said. What are you looking for in the way of, who's going to stand out to you on this first impression?
That's a great question. I think if anybody, I feel like whenever people look at Married at First Sight, they'll think reality, but it's not. We really look at it as like a documentary. It's the same POV that we really look at Love is Blind as too. It was because we really put the couples together and then we sit back and we watch their journey, right, unfold. But what we're looking for specifically, no matter what age you are people who are truly ready to get married. This is like the most important piece of it all, because it's like it is marriage and it is real, and so we want people who are really going to put in the effort to understand why they were put together, who can also maybe have a high EQ, are healed from past relationships and who've done the work, to get to a point where they feel like they can enter into a marriage, a long-term relationship, in the best version of themselves as possible. Obviously, gainfully employed is a great thing.
Yes.
And we also want people who are brave. This isn't for the faint of heart. So it does take a certain amount of courage to take this ultimate leap of faith, is what we call it. And so we're looking for brave singles who are marriage-minded, who kind of have checked all the boxes of what they have going on in their lives. Like, they've got the friends, they've got the love of their family, they've got, they're set up in terms of like what they want their future to look like. They have goals that they're meeting, and all of these things. They're just missing that one piece, which is the love of their life.
Oh, wow. That is amazing, because dating can be so hard, right? Even with all the apps.
So hard. Yes. We have thousands and thousands of applications, and I would say, like, every single application, the one thing everybody laments is that dating is incredibly difficult. especially with dating apps. They just make it so it's less meaningful and fulfilling as it once was when you'd have a meet cute, or you meet somebody in the grocery store or something like that. But dating apps make it very hard to keep the fortitude going,
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thank goodness I'm spoken for. Took care of that.
Ditto. I know.
I know.
Why I love what we do is we're helping people. There's 3 things that can happen. You're going to either find the love of your life, you will meet friends that through the experiment who are going through it with you at the same time with the other couples who will end up being your friends for life because they've gone through this unique experience together, or you'll leave the experiment better informed on how to intentionally date moving forward because you will have learned so much.
All right, there you go. For serious, brave Charlotteans or, the Charlotte area, we have a very big area now and such wonderful people here and a lot of people moving here and looking for that, looking to marry and have a family and find their life partner. The process, once they apply, how long does this take to learn that they are on the show, and how long can they expect to be on the show?
So they'll find out in summer if there's a match.
Okay.
So the casting process begins now. It's a long process for a reason because the compatibility component does take time. So they'll fill out the application. If our team is actively casting right now, we read every single application. And so what'll happen is if you catch the eye of a casting producer, they'll reach out to you, have a phone interview, then a Zoom interview, maybe another Zoom interview, and then our team will be out in Charlotte to meet everybody in person shortly before those July weddings.
All right, perfect. All right, it is quite the process. We thank you. And where should we go to get more information and get that application going?
Yes, so our Instagram handle is at Kinetic Content Casting, but you can also go directly to the application site at mapscasting.com.
Perfect. Donna Driscoll, looking for you brave souls there in Charlotte, the Charlotte area, wanting to get married, the married-minded. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much. That was fun.
Thank you, Jane. All right, talk to you soon.
Take care.